it started years ago. Steve and I have known each other for quite a while. And about a year ago, we started talking about that we really should do a collaboration beer. And through 15 minutes in the airport here or there, we kind of started getting a general idea of what we wanted to do. And what it turned out to be is okay, well, Stephen, what do you do well? Well, we do wheat. We're in Missouri, Kansas, great wheat country. And well, Larry, what do you do? Well, we do hops. So we thought we'd kind of showcase the hops of the Northwest and the wheat of the Midwest and come up with a beer. So that's what we did. Do you want to add a little bit of that?
Yeah. And then at one point we met in an airport, and Larry was talking to me about black IPA, casket IPAs, Hop in the Dark, how we just finished that project and how difficult it was. And then he thought like, hey, black, white, maybe that's a nice turn that we can give it and make something really unique. And that's how he came up with that idea.
What we did is we identified obviously the attributes we wanted from an alcohol standpoint, and original gravity, and basic ingredients of which hops and wheat, unmalted wheat, and malt, that type of thing, what color we wanted. And then we brewed one here in the Portland pub. And once we did that, a growler got sent to Stephen, we got on the phone and we started talking about it. And then that's when...
Yeah, and then we got the growlers, we tasted them, and I got feedback back and forth. And then at one point we're like, hey, trying to compare these two beers is not going to be easy. How come combine these two, the hop character and then the wheat, and then the white, the white and the hop character. And then we started talking about spices and how we could do that. And one of the initial ideas really to get the citrus forward out of it was a selection of the hops, and then also using lemongrass. And then at one point where we tried it, we were like, we're kind of missing something here, kind of missing like a herbal connection between the hops and the spiciness, kind of a spice that we miss. And we started messing around with sage and thought like, well, it's kind of links the two together. It's kind of under the toning a little bit, but it kind of pushes the hops forward and kind of pushes also a little bit of the citrus forward. So it's all about, for us it was about combining these two and kind of creating layers of different flavors in the beer.
A lot of C's.
Yeah.
Cascade, Centennial, Citra. But we do have a B in there. We have Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo is our bittering hop that we use. It's a Belgian. It's the forbidden fruit strain that we used. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So Larry was over at our brewery 2 weeks ago to brew a batch, and I was in Bend yesterday brewing a batch. So we both make our own beer. We're going to release it in our own distribution network, so you'll find both our beers in this market. You'll find also in Missouri. I mean, wherever we have sales start there, we sell our own beer. So there's some overlap in some areas.
No, absolutely not, right?
Yeah, we know what we do, right? Well, we'll see. I mean, there's always going to be differences.
Yeah,
the brew house is different.
Yeah. Formulations are almost exactly the same, but he's got a Steinecker brew house. I've got a Hoopman brew house. They're both 150 barrel brew houses, but I think I've kind of got the edge on them a little on brew houses.
Yeah. Also, we do ball condition our beer, so it comes in big ball with champagne cork. It's ball conditioned.
3125 is a code name, and if you're a Packers fan, you'll know what that is. Super Bowl 3125. I won't mention the other team, so because it was a collaboration beer, we really didn't want it out known what it was, and so we serve it to the pub, patrons, and we can get their feedback of do they like this, do they like that, and so it's kind of a clandestine way to get public feedback from our valued customers of do they like the beer, do they not. but the name is, yours is Collaboration number 2.
Yeah, Collaboration number 2, White IPA.
And we're going to be, we have a collaboration series we call Conflux, and ours is going to be number 2 also. So. Now these beers we're going to release, this one is July 11th, we're going to release it.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly, we're trying to get them released at the same time, that's the idea.